One last thing. I had forgotten of this. Sarah kind of ended where she began, given the story of her checking the trash bags and leading me to think that maybe she was part of a litter of puppies that was dumped and she survived. She never barked or growled at anyone, ever, except for one person. And it was a woman at the park. We were walking in River Parks, wearing a long tan coat, very long black hair, dark complexion. And Sarah had never made a noise. In fact, I didn't even think she could bark for the longest time until the two puppies came along a year later. Um, and even then, it took a little while for her to bark. Once I had actually wondered if her vocal cords had been cut. She never, ever, aside from the whimpering when her nipple was cut, never made a noise. Um, but when the vet came over, it's gonna be hard. Uh, they arranged a trash bag around her to catch any fluids from when she passed, which I don't think she had much of. But they took her away in a trash bag. So that's what I meant by kind of ending where she began. Um, and that just about killed me. Usually they have a little rubber body bag, and that's kind of what I was expecting. I was really expecting a trash bag. One last story about her. Her ears were so funny. Those ears would just perk up when she heard something. She had the most amazing freaking hearing. She would, when she first came, she would stare at a wall. I mean, and just stare with intense concentration to the point where I was like, okay, do we have a ghost? Am I haunted? Because in the apartment that I was living in when she first came, there was a ghost. So I'm like, what is she seeing? Well, there was one day where she was transfixed, ears up, pointed, and she had little bat ears. And when she heard the word walkies, they do. Um, but she was intense and she was focused on a spot on the wall. I walked over to the wall and I'm like, I do not see a damn thing where she's looking. I do not see. And I got closer and I got closer. And finally, I was right up almost against the wall when I saw a little baby spider was walking up the wall. She could hear that, and that's what she was focused on. She could hear spider footsteps. Amazed the hell out of me. She was such an amazing girl. So amazing. I love her. She could have